Hello, guys, gals, and fellow MB pals. Uh, didn't really have much to talk about today. I know the presidential debate happened last night, and I just did not give a shit about it whatsoever because I knew for sure that I knew that it was just gonna be like a public spectacle, just two fucking overpaid dumbasses slap fighting each other in the public stage, and I just didn't care about that whatsoever. Um, yeah, I don't care, man. Um, I mean, I had been dealing with some shit over the past couple days, and that's just been like really emotionally taxing because it's just like you have someone that's just outright malicious and being annoying in my face, and it's just that's really actually, long story short. There's a gym that I've been going to as far as like showering and stuff, and there's this manager that's just, I don't know, she just got an immediate hate boner for me for whatever fucking reason. And essentially she stole money from me because I kept coming in there and changing my payment method, and she decided to just steal money from me. And I called her boss, reversed the transaction, and also took care of the fees and stuff like that for me. And then this little bitch tried to essentially steal it back. And it was really gross. And I had to go in there and embarrass her in front of the manager because I was just like, look, I know you reversed the transaction, but she literally saw me come in here this morning and then tried to charge my card again, even after I called and you reversed it yesterday. So I don't know what her problem is, but God don't like ugly. And if she was not reprimanded for that by him, boy, howdy, you will be reprimanded by the Spirit. Cause that was just some foul shit. Just to be completely like just straight up evil, right? Because I've mentioned before that I'm like literally homeless right now. I don't have much money. I've made that very clear, and the bitch decided to just play with me anyway. And I am calling her a little bitch. You are a little bitch, Bethany. You're a horrible person, and you are going to get exactly what you deserve, because I'm pretty sure if you fucked with me, if you're happy fucking with me, you've probably fucked with other people before, and one of these days you gonna find the right one. It's not me. I'm not the one that's gonna fight you, because your boss has already solved my problem. I've already come out on top in this situation. But you gonna piss somebody else off, and they gonna be the right one, and they gonna come find your ass. So you can keep playing that game, baby, but it's not gonna end in your favor one day, and you might want to stop before it gets to that point. But me personally, like, other than that, like, that little girlie's been getting on my nerves, but now I can literally just go and handle my business without even having to worry about her at all, because again, everything's already been settled by her boss. So it's like, okay, if you really want to fuck with me, I can just go get him. Now I know when he's here. Now I know his name. Now I know he exists, because I'm sitting here thinking that you're the manager. Oh no, there's somebody above you. Never mind. I don't have to worry about you. But there's also the case with this guy that's just been really weird. And I'm just like, I'm not that I'm gonna have to act light-skinned on this nigga, but he's gonna make me act light-skinned. And I might as well explain, because a lot of this I've just talked about on my TikTok. And TikTok, and like, if you don't have like Subway Surfers and soap cutting in the video, niggas is not gonna watch it and pay attention and care about what you got to say, right? But long story short, a couple weeks ago, met this dude at the community church I hang out at, and this goofy motherfucker was just like, here, let me give you some weed, which it's still, like I said this before, like, it's still just sitting in my car, because it's like, one, like, I'm homeless, like, I don't have the luxury of sitting around and smoking and doing drugs, because like, I don't have the luxury of having the munchies, and like, you know, like, the correlation and causation type shit. Like, I think scientifically about a lot of shit, right? So, like, I let him buy me lunch. But, like, in the conversation we had before we got to me letting him buy me lunch, I was just like, look, please don't expect nothing. Like, I'm not looking for a boyfriend. I'm not looking for, like, companionship or anything like that. Like, if I have to be completely honest, there's one person on this fucking earth that I am looking for. And at this point in time, I haven't spoken to him for months. And last time I checked, he was taken. So, this nigga, not him. Not Himothy. Does not fit the description. He doesn't drive a very particular car. Like, no. Fuck you. Like, just to be completely outright honest. And so I let this dude know this, right? And he's just like, well, still, just let me do something nice for you. And I'm like, all right, I'll let you do something nice for me. Okay. So we went over to, there's McAllister's in the area. Went over to McAllister's for lunch. And this nigga eats all his food and then I guess gets sleepy after eating and decides that he's just gonna like lay on me as I'm like trying to like eat my food. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, didn't ask or anything like that. Like, it's just cool. Just made his ass comfortable. And I'm like, no. Like, let me get a box. Cause I'm like, what are you doing? And like after that, when we went back to like the community center, like as this motherfucker's telling me bye, he just like randomly kisses my cheek. And I'm like, to be completely funny, like I immediately pulled out the sanitizer and wiped my fucking cheek. Like, fuck you. Ew. Who said you could touch me either time? Like, that's how I'm like, yeah, nah, you just too fucking comfortable, right? And I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. I don't like when people just get comfortable when they meet me. And I'm just like, because I haven't given you any leeway. I haven't given you any indication or anything like that you can not only enter my personal space, but fucking touch me, okay? Like, and that's why I'm just like, okay, see, you are not listening to what I'm telling you as far as like the boundaries and shit that I'm setting. You don't give a fuck about my boundaries. You care about what you fucking care about, right? And so the next time I saw this dude, I just like didn't really talk to him. Like, he was just like, oh hey, like he's like all excited to see me, and I'm just like, yeah, hi. And then I put on my headphones and I go back into whatever I was doing, right? And like I just didn't interact with him or nothing like that, because I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna talk to you, no. And so I guess I don't know if he thinks that I'm like playing hard to get or some shit like that, but it's just like, because not long after that, anytime he does like come in like to the space that I'm in, I'm just like, I just get my shit and leave, or I ignore him, because I'm just like, no, I don't fucking like you. I don't like being approached by motherfuckers who think that they, like, again, are just too comfortable and shit like that. I don't like being approached by people like that. I don't like talking to people like that. I don't like interacting with people like that. And I'm not finna give you no, like, I'm not finna reinforce that positively, right? I'm only gonna give you negative feedback. So, God, what day was this? Let me see, was this Monday? Maybe Monday? Maybe it was. Anyways, I was chilling. There's a little group of old ladies that was like crocheting nearby where I was, right? And, because it's like a community area, so I'm like, I can't tell niggas no, they can't like be near me and shit like that. Like, I like being in the presence of other people when they're like having conversations and stuff, but I can just be in the corner with my headphones and feel like included. Like, I'm kind of one of those people, right? Like, I don't have to be like talking and everything like that and be like involved. I can just be nearby, and that's like good enough for me. That's enough interaction. I don't need a lot of social interaction for real. I'm very much a homebody, so like, at the end of the day, like, I don't have to do a lot of shit, right? But, yeah, this motherfucker comes over to where all these little old white ladies are sitting there doing their crocheting and talking and just, like, enjoying themselves. And this nigga comes over and is, like, trying to get my attention and shit like that, like waving his hands and stuff. And I was drawing on my iPad, so I'm literally like bent over. I have a little lap desk, right? I'm like bent over my lap desk, and I'm like concentrating clearly, and this motherfucker just like breaks my concentration. Now that really makes me mad. If I'm in the middle of something and you come over and fuck with me while I'm clearly like intensely in the middle of something, now you done made me mad. Now I really don't want to fucking talk to you, like like that pisses me off. Because like, and like I always felt bad like when I was at work and stuff like that, when people would come and like tap on my shoulder and stuff, and I would look at them like, what the fuck are you doing? Because it's like, I'm sorry, like you're breaking my concentration, and I'm annoyed temporarily, but I'm like, if you need something, like, you know, you need it. That is what it is. But no, this motherfucker, like, it's just interrupting the piece, so he broke my concentration. That pissed me off. And I'm just like, man, whatever. And I go back to drawing, and I visibly like turn my music up in my headphones and continue drawing. So this nigga turns on music in his phone, like playing it loud as fuck. And I'm like, I don't even react to that shit like that. He's sitting there trying to talk to me and all this other shit, just like pretending like he didn't just watch me literally click the button on the side of my shit and like start ignoring him. And he finally just got up and left, because I'm just like, I don't want shit to do with you. I clearly don't. Leave me alone. Like, and every time he keep wanting to like speak and shit like that, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. Go away. Leave me alone. So, I'm getting ready to leave earlier today, because I packed up all my stuff, and before I left, I was like, well, I gotta pee real quick. So let me go pee, and then I get my stuff and I'll go. So as I'm coming back from the bathroom, I see him, and he hurries up and rushes over to where he knows I'm sitting, and tries to hurry up and sit down and be like get all excited. And I get my shit. I don't even say anything. I don't even look at him. I just get my shit and I leave. Like, I don't fucking care, bro. Like, like, leave me alone. So I'm like I cut my hair before I moved out, so my hair was short, and I stopped wearing my pick in my hair. But I'm like, I see now I'm gonna have to start wearing my pick again, because I'm just like, niggas is just not getting it, right? So now I'm gonna have to act a little light-skinned at you and let you know, do not fuck with me, okay? I know that I'm not outwardly being like, don't talk to me, but I'm just like, all right, since you are not getting it and you're pretending like I'm just playing hard to get at some shit like that, let me make this very fucking clear. I don't like you. We're not friends. We're not even acquaintances. You can't even tell me what my name is, first of all. Like, I'm not interested in you. I was not interested in you. I do not give a fuck about who you are. There is one person on this planet that I would be looking for. And last I checked, I haven't seen that nigga in months. So, as far as I'm concerned, if you're not Himothy, I don't fucking care. And I let you know before all that shit happened previously that I'm not interested in nobody. I'm not trying to date nobody. I'm not trying to be your girl, first of all. I give a fuck less about who you are. Like I said, there's one very specific person that I am looking for. And yeah, that's all I'll say about that. But like, yeah, it's been just like a couple of motherfuckers, that dude and that little girlie at the gym, that's just been irking on my nerves and really just like wearing me the fuck out. But for the most part, both of those situations are handled, and yeah, no, it just is what it is right now. I don't really give a fuck about nothing else, or I've already talked about it, like Dr. Disrespect and fucking Ali Coca and Nick Ocado fucking bamboozling everybody and popping up skinny. And yeah, no, I don't really have nothing that I mean, of course, I've just been talking for 15 minutes for no fucking reason, even though I literally just said, like, I don't know what to talk about. But, again, I guess this is just a vibe check video, so if you like the nonsense that I be talking about, then, you know, subscribe. If you made it this far, thanks, super cool of you. But, like, yeah, nah, this is just I need to keep up my daily streak, okay? That's all this is. So if you like my goofy stories about people acting wild in my space, then sure. But like, if not, then like, you know, thanks for listening this far. My link tree is in the description. If you like the art that you see in the video, I am open for commissions on my Ko-fi. And you can make requests or whatever there. So that's all. That's it. Take care.